All right. Well, this is MagixRS, and let's just go through it. Welcome to MagixRS, shopper. Today we have a special on potions. Each one of these potions contains 5 doses and magically refill at a rate of 3 doses per day. I see you have enough loyalty points in your card to get 3 potions for free today. Please select your 3 free potions. That's pretty good. I I imagine it's like one of those where you walk into a random shop and then you leave and it's just not there anymore. So okay, let's start with this top one, this delightfully green one, with the center, our healing potion mends broken bones, broken hearts, and broken objects. Simply pour over, on, or into whatever or whoever is to be mended. Do not exceed more than 2 doses every 24 hours. Some fixes may be temporary. Seek medical treatment for serious wounds. Okay, that's not too bad. I wonder what happens if you exceed 2 doses every 24 hours. Does it just not work? Or do you get some weird, cancerous, horrible effect? So it doesn't work for serious... Okay, hold on. Quick side note. If broken bones aren't serious wounds, are we talking like vivisection or something? That might be pretty rough. But let's see. 3 doses per day. That's pretty good though. And they don't run out. You could start your own little clinic pretty quickly, actually. I wouldn't hate it too much. Let's see. Okay, the next one. Little fire in a bottle. Lost your fire? Why not try our 5-hour liquid courage? As a bonus, for those 5 hours, you can breathe fire. Okay. So, fire burns. Do not breathe fire indoors or while operating or riding in a vehicle. So I wonder, is it booze? And does it allow, like, 5-hour liquid courage? I wonder, so is it magical enough to give you, courage like you're intoxicated? Maybe not. I mean, the fire would be neat. I wonder how much, just how far. That wouldn't be too, I don't know how useful it would be. I don't know if I'd want to, I mean, listen, who doesn't want to breathe fire? That'd still be pretty rad. But, it'd be interesting at least. Let's see. This one looks regal. Can we zoom in on this? I don't do this like ever, so I guess we can't, or if we can, I don't know how, because I am legally retarded. So nice beautiful purple vial. Ever popular bottled fame perfume makes those who smell it think the wearer is famous until the scent wears off. Prank your friends or get into A-list parties without an invite. For entertainment purposes only. Yeah, sure. You're not gonna fucking... Yeah, sure, you're not going to try to bang whatever entertainment. It's basically like a... Is it date rape if it's magic? I mean, okay, yeah, obviously. But I think that would be... I mean, that's what the entertainment purposes disclaimer's for, right? Like, don't bang people under false pretenses. That's got to be the caveat. But, I mean, there's a lot you can do with that. There's a ton of utility. I don't hate it. It's better than breathing fire. And I like... 5-hour liquid courage. Okay, sorry. I didn't even read that one correctly. So that was the bonus was breathing fire. So you straight up just have... I'm going to assume non-boozed courage. And the fire is a bonus. And so we have over here, let's see here. Let's go to this next one. So far I'm liking these 2, and we get 3 of these free today. I'm digging it. Work faster, not harder, with the tonic of speed. Each dose increases your physical and mental speed for up to an hour while giving you a boost to your energy. Do not exceed more than 3 doses every 24 hours or 10 doses a week. May be habit forming. Yeah, you're drinking liquid magic Coke. I can imagine. I think that's, I mean, already that's kind of a keeper. Are there any negative side effects of doing magic coke over and over again? Because I mean, I don't hate it. I would do magic coke over and over. I mean, there's so much you can get done, you know. And I mean, imagine taking a swig of, you know, you go to like an MMA gym or something, and you're working out for a little bit, and you're getting ready to spar. Or you have a fight lined up, and then you go and take a little boost of that. Knock the fucker out real quick. All right, let's see this. With liquid corrector, you can rewind time by 5 minutes per dose to fix your mistakes. Oh, okay, now we're getting time travel in there. That's what are the use cases? I mean, okay, so I think they're pretty self-evident if you've ever done anything like this. There's a ton you can do with 5 doses per doses to fix your mistakes. So you're just keeping this flask on you, this one in particular, all the time. Each of these potions, they magically refill. There's nothing here that says that if these break, you're not totally fucked. So having one that's going to stay on you the entire time seems like a downside. I wonder. But I mean, hell, it's time travel, right? You're going back in time. There could be so many worse other things. I mean, that's up there. We're still beating out the liquid courage. Because who needs courage when you have the actual skills, right? And the courage comes naturally. Maybe if you were inherently shy, little tiny sad corner boy, but that's not really for me. The healing broken things. I want to start. Listen, I never want to be in the medical field, but having a nice little place. I work on you could be like one of those calling doctors. Somebody calls you over. Oh no, I busted. You know, they mangled their hand. You pour a little bit of that on there. It heals it up until they can go to the ER or something. It's not too bad. Bottled firmament. Pour out a dose to create an object up to the size of a suitcase. Warning: objects are temporary. Never used to create food or drink. Huh. Bottled I mean, okay. There's so much you could do with this. It's ridiculous. So, in my horrible mercantile mind, oy vey, I all I can think of is creating things like gold bars or hell, you could just start small, right? Pour the size of a suitcase 3 times a day. You make 3 not speakers. What's the most expensive thing you can hawk at a pawn shop that they'll take the size of a suitcase? So let's see. Is it a single object? Create an object, right? So I mean, you could. I suppose you can create like a big diamond. Anything, gold bars. I was thinking like a VR headset, but you could get way more with just gems and such. You hawk it. How much will they pay you in cash? Okay, so the point is you can do something temporarily, fuck somebody else over with your magical disappearing bullshit. I wonder how much that can come back to you. Be like, hey man, I sold it to you. It's not my fault you lost it. I don't think it could. I think it'd be all right. Let's see. Fluid slip. Anything this thick gel coats become near frictionless until the potion dries off. Huh. Fluid slip. God. Okay. I wonder. My thighs would love that thing if I'm going for a run or something. There's got to be some industrial purposes I can use to just like as a technician or something, come in as a contractor, be like, hey, I've got this stuff totally, in-house. There's nothing you could do to replicate it. Let me help. Pay me money to go and give you this frictionless. There's so many things. Laws of physics can be broken magically. I'm too dumb to figure that out though. I wonder. I'm gonna have to think on that one just a little bit more, but there's definitely something you could do with it. Okay, so this tink Oh my, okay. For tincture of restful sleep. See, I don't even know what that word is. I've never even read it before. Of restful sleep allows you to get a full night's rest in only an hour. Oh, it's giving you time back. Do not operate heavy machinery, drive, cast spells, or swim for 2 hours after drinking this potion. Oh. Restful sleep. Okay. That's not too bad, though. So you pass out for an hour, and that's giving you, a good 7 hours of your day back, assuming you want to get a full night's sleep every time, right? Over the course of your life. Ooh, and that's enough for you and your loved one and one more person. That's not too bad. One moment. All right, back. Let's see. I think I'd take it too. Three people's worth of restful sleep. How much would a person pay you every night to get 7 hours of their life back over? Jesus, let's say, quick math. We do 7 hours times 7 days a week times 31 a year, 18,228 hours of sleep. That's not bad. Or not sleep, just hours you get back in a year. That's worth a couple extra dollars, right? Especially some coked out finance guy. How much do you think they'd pay you? A ton. You don't even need the suitcase anymore. This right here, you sell that to the highest bidder, you're fine. And you and your lady get 7 hours back. That's not too bad. So at that point, I do the liquid Coke, healing bottle, and or no, hell, even maybe the bottled ferment for something temporary. No, going back in time, 7 hours. Liquid Coke. Prank friends with a brewed glory. After drinking this concoction, those near you will believe all of your actions are the most amazing things they've ever seen, at least until the effects wears off. Effect lasts an hour. I mean, it'd be great for a job interview. Straight up, that'd be the first thing. But besides that, I'm not entirely sure what else this would be used for. Brute glory. I mean, you're getting in places. People are. I don't. I don't even know straight up like what you would need temporary prestige for. Oh, though, it does have lasting impressions, right? Everything else. So like you meet somebody, right? With drinking this, first impressions are everything. The first thing they see is for an hour at least is nonstop just magnificence in their eyes. They think you're the best shit ever, and even if you disappoint them for like a year relative to the other things, you're still in their mind this fucking fantastic person. That might not be too bad. There might be a few things you could do with that. Hell, you do that, and then you pair that with this other thing, with the sweet, the restful sleep. You're gonna be able to sell that to anybody. Okay, I'm digging that. With the elixir of health, you can cure diseases, and drinking it will reduce or end the symptoms of chronic illness for up to 8 hours. Ooh. Up to 8 hours of chronic. That's not bad. Diseases, chronic illness. What are we doing? Minds, broken bones, broken hearts. Okay, so this is just helping a general salve for the soul, or this is an actual for diseases. I guess I mean, it's not bad if you have like AIDS. and you don't want to have AIDS temporarily, that's not a bad idea. I mean, yeah, sure. But I don't know. Until I develop some sort of horrid disease that I want to get rid of for a little while. Hell, this might be a good thing to have in your back pocket, honestly. Especially if it's something like doctors don't know, depending on how much money, even with the brewed glory. Let's go to the next one. What is this? So this, what is this? This looks like a weird genie end of day afternoon looking magic potion thing. Oh, there's a little face on there. Change your height, your gender, your hairstyle. Each dose or I'm going to assume that meant of new you gives you complete control of your appearance for 12 hours. Warning, do not mix with other potions, as effects may become permanent. Attempts to mimic non-human forms may result in injury. I can see that. You try to turn into a bird or something, your arm just gets totally out of whack and the bones get all jacked up. Or the results may become permanent. So that would... I can imagine you try to do something funky and it looks... You use that with Brewed Glory or the Bottled Fame perfume or something. People really believe you're... I don't know, I was going to say Jack Nicholson, who would want to be 7-year-old Jack walking into a club. How many people do you think he could pick up at that age? It would be kind of fucked up. But yeah, some people want it, but it's only for 12 hours, and you can't use the rest of the potions with it. So I'm not entirely sure. That doesn't seem... I don't hate any one of these things, except maybe my hairstyle. I could always use a touch-up, man. The rest of them are... It's The concoction of quickening. Each dose of this will restore a corpse to fullness of life for 1 day. Please use responsibly. Statements given by the temporarily revived are not admissible as evidence in a court of law. The temporarily revived cannot legally enter into a contract, sign official paperwork, or change last wills post-mortem. Says who? Is this... Okay, I'm assuming the magic owner, right? So if you try to do this, the forces of the universe are going to fuck you. That doesn't sound too great. So, that's not bad, though. You get 3 of those. You can resurrect 3 people per day. For 1 day, that's... So, like, how many corpses can you exhume? Can you just... what's the... who's gonna... Are they gonna let you? I mean, nobody's gonna let you, right? I mean, you have to do it at night. You do it in the middle of the night, and then you give it to somebody, and they're just gonna see 2 weirdos in a grave when they catch you. Like, where's Mr. Henderson's body? We know it's you. They're gonna bring you downtown. You're gonna be explained to this guy. They're gonna get you on tape with this person. They're gonna hold you there for at least a day with this other person before they become a corpse again. It's gonna fuck them up the first time they see you. That doesn't sound great. Okay. This mana potion increases magical potency, vigor, and stamina for the modern mage on the go. See your doctor if you perform a ritual lasting more than 6 hours. Well, I wonder. So if you don't have any magical potential, presumably magic exists, and I don't know how to use it. Vigor, stamina. I don't hate it. Keep you hard for a while. Keep you going. It's not bad, but I already have magical coke. I don't understand. I'm ready. Work faster, harder. Increase your physical and mental speed. I mean, both of these together, you're going to be straight up. You're going to be tweaking in the best way, I think. That, plus you get a full 9 hours of sleep. Ooh, that's not too bad. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Also, DB Cooper Cabra. Thanks for that. I was going to call you at the beginning and totally forgot. There's so many things you could do. I hate the idea. I hate fucking so adult. What jobs can I do? Wasting my life with this. Vigor, stamina. Go hiking. What could you do? Print so many models. I don't know. Anyway. there's things you could do with this. I'm not entirely sure. I got to think about it a little bit more. The liquid lunch. Each dose of this potion contains half your daily recommended values of calories, vitamins, and minerals. Eating's fun. I didn't used to like it, and then you start living life a little bit more, and once you go from eating like trash food all the time, just eating absolutely terrible, and even just low quality meals, even if the actual food itself isn't terrible, but if you're not cooking well, and then once you switch to cooking well, and then you taste the relative difference in your palate, and you're like, oh no, all I want to do is eat good food from now on. So yeah, no, I mean, this might work for some people, but I want to enjoy all the things my restful sleep will allow. The Potion of Dragonflight enables powered flight for 1 hour and gliding for 2 hours after that. Not for use in built up areas. Always land after an hour. Yeah, that's good. That would be Dragonflight, powered flight. How fast, right? So it says Dragonflight. I imagine you're Dragon Ball Z fucking zipping, flying around. It'd be a lot like Chronicle, I think. Those telekinetic kids just zooming around everywhere. That'd be great. Little lightning bolts flying off you just because it looks like it. I don't know. Imagine, what if you have to drink the dragon like you do worm at the bottom of a tequila bottle? That'd be fucked. God, that'd be so much fun too. And the rest of these are so relatively mundane. I didn't expect these to be so non-magical for it to be Magic RS. Literally lightning in a bottle. This potion gives you the amazing creative inspiration and sudden bursts of clarity and insight. I just need time, man. I have that. It's probably shit, but what are you gonna do? But yeah, no, I just want time to fly, quite frankly. The humans want to fly. So okay, so what we have here, the insight and inspiration and bursts of clarity and insight, it's kind of neat, honestly, but do we want to bring people back from the dead? What can we ask? Who could we ask? Who would we bring back? My first thought is George Washington, but like, why? What would I even say to him? Why would I even want to talk to him? Who do I want to talk to? Who's dead? What old comedian can you bring back from the dead and just force to sit there and chit chat with you for a day? They're like, I want to see my wife. I want to see my kids. I want to see how they're doing. Do I have great grandkids? I died at like 45. Yeah, sure. We'll go see them in a little bit, but make me laugh a couple more times. Let's talk. Let me chit chat your ear off. You could start a really shitty podcast with dead people. That'd be kind of neat. You could do what was that old one before Paul F. Tompkins became a censor happy fucking idiot? The weird one where he used to, him and a bunch of other comedians would make jokes where they would pretend to be ancient authors. It was fun. It was if you like history, if you like writing, it was a fantastic podcast. I'll have to remember. But he would do something like that and actually have real people. But that means you have to go and get their graves. We go back to that chestnut about having to dig them up to begin with. That'd be, it's a real big hassle. However, hold on. If you're getting the kind of money you're getting between Brood Glory and Restful Sleep, you could really finesse your way into the fanciest of graves and pick up as many people as you want. Who's the world's most famous prostitute? Not for me, of course, but you can go and be an undead pimp. Is there a prostitute graveyard? A graveyard of whores. How many? You get 3. You can resurrect 3 new whores every day to pimp out at the end of the. But pimping ain't easy, and getting the rest of this would be. So I'm gonna go with okay. So let's just narrow this down real quick because we're wasting time here. We're not getting the courage. It's fine. So I'm thinking healing. So we have healing. We have coke. We have time travel or turning back the clock. We have sleep, Brood Glory, and we have flight. Now what fool would I be to give up flight? it's something we've all wanted. Let's not pretend. Let's listen. You could be honest with me. It's just you, me, and what is it? I'm gonna name you. I'm gonna name and shame the four of you weirdos who are sitting. Technically, new use permanent. Yep. See, you're the first one getting named. How dare you? Come a gif. Atin, Elysian, and Sona Cubaville. I can't pronounce it. I apologize. Technically, UNU's permanent change could allow you to live forever. Yes. What? Change your height can allow you to live forever. Permanent change. Oh, I see what you're saying. Get out of here. Allow you to live forever. So you think that if you change who you are to be like 15, you're just gonna be 15 forever? I don't think that's how that works. I think they say permanent as in like you turn that way and then the effects don't wear off and then you continue. I suppose. Okay, I see what you're saying. I get where you're going with this. You continuously do it. Just keep doing it. Okay, you're not technically wrong. Once a week, yeah, I can see it, but that's shit, you're making me upset now because I'm thinking about it. And you're not technically wrong. So we're going under the presumption, however, if we do that, and I know, okay, so like you're debugging something and you're trying to test out like what is the condition to make this permanent change happen. Well, the question there is considering it's magic, it's not just like a fuck you sort of totally random thing that it happens once and it won't happen again, right? So I'm not entirely sure but it is magic. So are we going with the idea that that the magical rules are consistent and that these things are knowable? And I would argue potentially that that's not the case of what's happening, strictly because this one, statements given by temporarily revived are not admissible as evidence in a court of law. This and the rest of the temporarily revived cannot legally enter a contract. I get the second part because they're under duress, but it should absolutely be admissible in a court of law, and I would think that it would only be that way, not through any logic, in the same way that court of laws are based off of, also common law precedent and everything else, but really what people think is reasonable. This doesn't seem reasonable. This seems like some arbitrary bullshit universal rule, and if there's weird universal nonsense, now I think you may have convinced me. You may have convinced me, you son of a bitch. Because there's no reason why it would be chaotic. Just because it's magic doesn't mean it's inherently chaotic. God dang it. Okay. I don't hate it. I don't hate the living forever option, but you had to do that one, right? This one totally takes you separate away from the meta bullshit living forever, and now you just twisted my arm. Son of a bitch. Okay. I wasn't considering new you. Now it's there, and I hate it. The question is, okay, well, here's another question. Permanent. Maybe it's a concoction, isn't universal rule. It's just the wizard police come and break your legs, fucking break your knees. That would be something. They can tell. Yeah, no, absolutely, they'd be able to tell. This is contractually obligated. This is like the little the thing that you don't read, the EULA, that you don't read and you sign. You're signing these. It's gonna be like the fucking fairies. You break into rules. They come in and fucking take your thumbs. No. But it says permanent though. See, now I'm thinking. You're telling me permanent. I'm thinking that the effect won't work anymore. You know what I'm saying? Not just so that you're not going to revert back, but you're permanently stuck like that. That's your new face. That's just what you're stuck with. You're stuck as a... You want to be a little girl? That's what you get, you fucking degenerate. Now you're 12 forever. Is it a risk? So now the question becomes, now that we're trying to go with the edge cases, that we're trying to go with the side effects, we're trying to turn those into actual positives, is it worth the risk of you being stuck as a gangly? Well, if it depends on what you're transforming into, right? If you're if you're gonna be Chad Thundercock and you want to be 6 foot, 5, 7 foot. No, then you get back issues. What's the height, right? 6'2" is pretty perfect, but you want to get to like, is 6'5" okay? I think 6'5's right before it becomes grotesque. Like 6'6", you're just too tall for people, but 6'5", you're just like, you're intimidating. So you become 6'5", 300 pounds of muscle. You're just no, that's at 6'5". Yeah. You're still svelte because that's a lot of height. That's a lot of weight. You know what? No, we're getting too much time on this entirely jacked thing that you're staying too huge at. Brood Glory. I hated Brood Glory, and now you're getting me on both. Okay, so let's go. Let's wrap this up here. We have to consider time travel. We're getting 5 minutes back per dose. You can rewind time by 5 minutes per dose to fix your mistakes. So you only get 3, right? When are you going to rewind time by 5 minutes per dose? You get 5 pick-me-ups. There's a lot of times you have to carry that on your body. Wait, does it have to be stored in the potion? Magically refill at the rate of 3 doses per day. I can see you have enough loyalty points in your card. No. And the question is, can you pour these into other containers? Do you have to? Like, if I want to keep this in a little hip flask, hopefully it doesn't rust on the inside, because I've had one of those. It gets gross. They don't warn you about that. I want the hours. I want the sleep. I want more time in my life. I'm dying here. I'm taking that one. I'm taking flight. You're a bastard. Fine, you win. No. Am I so weak-willed that I'm going to let you corral me into the idea of having new you? I might be. This is terrible. Brood Glory, though. If the liquid container only affects your mind, its doses will not be wasted. Boom. Or no, if the liquid corrector only affects your mind, its dose will not be wasted. Liquid corrector, which was only affects your mind. That's true. You're going back in time. Your body. Well, I've made my decision. Spiteful. I'm gonna do it. We're doing tincture of restful sleep. The potion of dragonflight, because fuck you, I want to fly. And I have to think. Brood Glory. Do I want to be the most impressive person? The amount of bullshit you can pull with this Brood Glory, I'm telling you. Flying around, changing my height and weight. Fine, you son of a bitch. I'm giving up flight. I'll take new you. No, hold on. Who wants to live for... I do want more time. If I'm taking more time, and I want to be thin... Not thin. What's the yeah, I'm 400 pounds, guys. I'm fucking huge. I've already convinced myself. I'm getting sleep. I'm getting Brood Glory. And I'm going to fly. Because you know what? If I'm going to die, I'm going to die the way I was meant to die. Which is the glide suit into a bridge and just being cut into like 2 pieces. That's it. Yes. So what time is it? It's 8:16. When did we start this? I have about, you know what? I might do this again soon, but I think for now, this will be it. Thank you for joining me. There's 2 more versions of this. 2 more MagixRS. Hopefully the next 2 will be less, I'm not saying this was terrible. This isn't terrible, but this was less magical than I was expecting. And then one day soon we might do Toke's horrible Dragonfall, because I wanted to make a build for that forever, and having other people listen to me ramble like an idiot would be fun. It was a pleasure talking to you all. You have a good night.